Hey, what's up guys? It's Jason here. Today I decided to do something a bit different, okay? As you can see here, I am outside. I'm not in my room, I'm not with my fish. I'm outside in the sun. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the nitrogen cycle. A very beginner's guide to nitrogen cycle. All you need to know when you're first starting fish. I'm going to keep it very short. So, nitrogen cycle, it's all around us. It's in all ecosystems. Imagine if you're a fish, okay? You live in a tank of water. You poop in that water, you eat in that water, you pee in that water, and you have to breathe the water back in. So that sounds gross, and it is, because you know why? Fish will die because there is toxic in the poop. Fish poop or fish waste or even decomposing food, they release ammonia or ammonium, but ammonia is very harmful to fish. But there's a certain bacteria, aerobic bacteria, that breaks down ammonia into a less harmful substance called nitrite, which is still bad for fish, but in a bit higher concentrations. You still want zero nitrite though, because it's still very, very bad for fish. So another bacteria breaks down nitrite into nitrate, which is not really harmful to fish. If you have like higher than a certain concentration, it does become harmful. But if you do like your weekly water changes, it should be fine. It gets rid of the nitrate. If you have plants, that's even better, because plants use nitrate and it absorbs it as fertilizer, or whatever you call it, just as nutrients, whatever you want to call it if you're very technical, and it creates nitrogen from it, so it makes it all great. But you might ask yourself, like, how do I get more of that bacteria in the tank? And that is the reason why you need a filter. Most beginners think, oh, I need, what is a filter for? Is it to keep the water clean? My fish don't need a filter, right? Because, I mean, my water's clean. I mean, who cares about clean water? I mean, if you look in a pond, the water's dirty, the fish still survive. You don't need a filter. But that's what you guys are missing, okay? If you have to just realize the filter isn't to make the water clean. There's a few types of filtration. There's mechanical filtration. Mechanical is it takes out the dirt or whatever, the mechanical actual objects out of the water, and that makes it cleaner. But the most important part of filtration, in my opinion, and in many aquarists' opinion, some might disagree, but like, is the biological filtration. So what biological filtration is that whenever water runs through the filter, it goes through a segment of the filter where the type of bacteria that converts the ammonia and nitrite into nitrate, that's where they live. And when water goes through it sort of detoxifies the water in a sense and makes it good for the fish again. So essentially what you need to make the fish very, very happy is you need to make the filter very effective. So the effectiveness of the filter depends on how much biological filtration exists in the filter and how fast the water is going through. Because if you think about it, if the flow is very fast, then you're going to filter out more water per unit of time, and then that's gonna make the environment a lot better. A metaphor would be, imagine like an air purifier for your house, okay? And then there's like dust everywhere. If the air purifier is like this big, and then the air goes in slowly, it'll still filter out the dirt really quickly. But if the filter is this small, but then the air goes in really quickly, like, it would still, wow, what is this called? What, pathetic fallacy? I don't know. It's just, I'm talking about, and then the wind just starts blowing. I don't know if you can hear me right now, or just wind. But yeah, if you have a small air purifier, but it's like really, really strong, like a strong motor, like vroom, 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 all the air goes through it, it's still a very effective air purifier. But if you have a small one and a very slow one, it's going to take forever for the air. You're going to like die from asthma or whatever. So, I mean, you don't need a state-of-the-art filter. Any filter is better than none, because if you don't have a filter, there's nowhere. I mean, the bacteria that breaks down the harmful material, the harmful ammonia and nitrite, it will be like, it'll still be there. Like, it'll be on the plants, it'll be on the decorations, it'll be on the gravel. But like, water is not constantly moving through it, so then that is a very non-effective biological filtration. That's why when you watch more of my videos or other videos on biological filtration, you're going to learn that you shouldn't change the filter all at once, and you shouldn't like wash it with like soap and everything. It's because when you change that filter, you're killing off all the good bacteria that's already in it and helping the biological filtration. So you don't want to do that. You always want to sort of just take a bucket, pour some of the fish water into the bucket, and then take the sponge or whatever is in your filter, dip it in the bucket, and just like swivel it around a bit, squeeze it a bit, because you don't really need to clean the sponge that well. You just need to get rid of the dirt in it and maintain the good bacteria. I know that was like a really bad video on the nitrogen cycle, but I hope I helped the beginners out there that don't know anything about the nitrogen cycle at all. And you might like watch more videos on the nitrogen cycle, and it would probably be better than this one. But like everything I told you in this video is like great if you're a beginner. I will probably redo this video. This is not the point of me coming out here. I was actually doing a video for my other channel, not related to fish, but I was like, it's nice outside, I finished early, I might as well do one for the nitrogen cycle because I haven't already. But I will probably do another video that's better than this one, but for now, here's what I got. If you like it, please like it, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you on my next videos.